Papa, ojú pélé ni. Yeah. Alfa, èwo lẹ ṣe? Alfa tèmi nìkan tótó, ẹ já ń kó gbogbo ẹ̀ kó ẹ já ń ganu sí. Ẹ ń ganu lọ́tún, ẹ ń ganu lósì, ẹ ń ganu wájú, ẹ ń ganu lẹ́yìn. Alfa tó jiná. Pastor, mo mà rí kinní kan. Ẹni mo tún dé láàárọ̀ yìí, pastor, honestly. Mi ò máa send fídíò yẹn sí, but mi ò ní lọ́wọ́ báyìí bá play fáwọn èèyàn wa tó ń wò wá nílé. Àwọn obìnrin jẹ́mọ̀ kó búrẹ́dì wá sí church, gbé bíà wá, ẹ̀nà sókè, ká máa gbàdúrà sí bíà. Then a lot of atrocities. Ẹlòmíì gan á gbé omi, á wọ ẹsẹ̀, bá ti wọ ẹsẹ̀ sínú omi yẹn. Ṣé bí àwọn ká ń ṣe ní kẹ́ máa ṣe nìyẹn, pastor? Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ti dàrú mọ́ mi lójú o. Torí nígbà tírú àwa yìí táwa ń ṣe kinní kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò yé mi mọ́, owó ti dàrú mọ́ mi lójú, pastor. Ẹ là wá lóye. Á wọ ẹsẹ̀. Mo ti rí obìnrin kan nínú church, pastor. Ìgboro ti dàrú o. Ó dẹ̀ gbé ọyàn jáde báyìí. Ó gbé ọyàn jáde, ó dẹ̀ gbé sí ẹnu ọkùnrin. Ọkùnrin yẹn dẹ̀ ń fà, ó fà. Ọkùnrin yẹn wà mọ́ báyìí tó bẹ̀ sí ń fà lọ ni. Nǹkan ti ṣe èpè kan ja ìran dúdú. There is something wrong with blacks. I dey tell una. In the church, now my pastor that I dey talk to. Lawansin, Yaba Oyinbo. Yaba mo lọ láàárọ̀. Bàbá wo ẹ má bínú. Mi lè lọ kò dúró ní jàre. Màá já yín ní bus stop fún bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ lè mú, màá bá yín pe kórópè. Kí bá yín pe Uber, ṣe ti gbọ́. Ẹ má bínú bàbá. Mo fẹ́ lọ rí èèyàn mi kan. Torí ẹni kí mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe. Mo fẹ́ lọ rí bàbá tó ń pè ní Ayọ̀nkú yẹn ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, fẹ́ lọ rí. Fẹ́ kàn tún lọ bá ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Bọ́lá Tinubu sọ̀rọ̀ personally. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bàbá, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Mo mọ̀ pé ń ṣiṣẹ́ ti yín bàbá wo. Mo trust yín. Torí ọmọ yín tó wà ní Senate yẹn, mo mọ̀ pé ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. Mo rọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta. Wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe constitution amendment, but amendment yẹn waste of glory of upcoming generation. Wọ́n kàn fi ń waste ògo àwọn ọmọ tán tí bí ni, because tẹ́ bá ṣàkíyèsí bàbá wo, amendment tán ti ṣe látijọ́ ìtàn dẹ̀ tó ń ṣe, kí ló mú dé? Òfútu fẹ́ tẹ àṣà àti oníkan nù. So for me, mi ò gba ṣé microphone mi ṣiṣẹ́ ṣá. Hello? Ṣé ń gbá mi o? Mi ò rò pé mo wà on. Káì. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn tẹ́ bá tó wá pé alẹ́ tó ti darapọ̀ mọ́ mi, ẹ bá mi gbọ́. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi ṣá? I don't know, man. Ó lè jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Okay. Oh well, whatever. So, ẹjọ́ tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ mi, ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀. Mi ò rí indication mic ní gbogbo fò sókè. We will load any, I don't know. So nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn bàbá wo. I just want to go. Kí n kàn lọ bá bàbá yẹn kú. Mo ti rán Àgbàkóbà, release Àgbàkóbà san. Irú bàbá yẹn kú yẹn bàbá wo. Irú bàbá yẹn. Téèyàn ò bá gbọ́ràn sí bàbá yẹn lẹ́nu. Torí ibi tí bàbá yẹn tó ti rìn, ibi tó ti mọ̀ dé láyé yìí. Téèyàn bá gbọ́ sí lẹ́nu ní nǹkan tí ó ti bá Tinubu sọ ní kọ̀kọ̀ gbàgbà. Mo wá tún fẹ́ lọ bá bàbá yẹn. So mo fẹ́ lọ sí. Àmọ́ make up. èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ lọ rírú bàbá àwọn yẹn kéèyàn má make appointment bàbá. But the thing is that bàbá wo ẹ bá mi bó jẹ́ pé iye tó bá máa ná mi àwọn olólùfẹ́ mi wá dáwọ́ ẹ̀ tí ó yẹ yín iye tó bá máa ná wa tó bá jẹ́ pé màálù funfun àbí màálù pupa lẹ fẹ́ gbé kí Tinubu àwọn tó yí ká àwọn ọ̀tá tó yí ká kọ́lọ́run bá ń gbẹ̀mí wọn mi ò béèrè jù bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àwọn tí ò ní jẹ́ kó gbọ́run sí pé kán devolve power kọ́lọ́run pa wọ́n dànù ẹ má bá mi ṣe jù bẹ́ẹ̀ kálálẹ̀ mú alálẹ̀ Yorùbá kó gbẹ̀mí wọn ó tán kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí wọn ò fẹ́ kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Tinubu ojú ọba àfáà yìí náà sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ àfáà ẹ bá mi wọlé àṣùbà àbí lásùlù lọ àbí kílẹ̀ ń pè é kí pásítọ̀ náà gorí òkè ẹ bá ń kàdúrà àtàwọn tí tó ń jẹ́ kẹ́gbọ́n yà deviate wọ́n bá ti lè wọnú Aso Rock yẹn agbára burúkú tó ń bẹnu Aso Rock yẹn agbára èmi mo wà ń bẹ̀ èmi ló kàn ẹ kò sí kíní kan máa jẹ́ tán gbogbo màá mú díẹ̀ sí kí n mú díẹ̀ sí tó pa Jonathan kí n mú díẹ̀ sí tó pa Ọbásanjọ́ ẹni tó yẹ kán ṣe lákòókò tó hàn ṣe ẹ sà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àfà ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́sọ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ní fídíò ẹ̀ síbí tí Fúlàní yẹn dìde ráì tó halẹ̀ mẹ́gbọ́n mi sísà mi Rẹ̀mí Tinubu sísà mi gan gbọ̀n jìnnìjìnnì ni kí là ń ṣe irú ilé fún torí Ọlọ́run wáyé ẹ wòran náà wò ni. Máa mú sísà mi ẹ máa wá Tinubu ẹ máa tẹ̀lé bá ní ìpàdé ẹ̀jẹ̀. Jẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ilé ìwé tán This is bad. Benny. Now, Baba Tinubu fẹ́ Benny mo máa play video tí mo fẹ́ play yẹn á jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé á jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ pé àwọn Haúsá pé wọ́n ti bayé wọn jẹ́ ní Nàìjíríà ọmọkùnrin yẹn ó ka lára ó fẹ́ wá sí sórí social media bóyá ìyá ẹ̀ bóyá àǹtí ẹ̀ bóyá ìyàwó ẹ̀ nínú má ṣe ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n ti kó wọn láyà jẹ mélòó làwọn adaran nílùú Haúsá nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà mélòó ni gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ kó ìbọn dání wàá jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wa tó kó gbébọn wọ́n bá yà sùn bá burú sùn bá yàwó oníyàwó sùn mú ìfi màálù báyé Nàìjíríà ẹ̀yin tí ẹ lọ celebrate Buhari tó kó terrorist wá sí Nàìjíríà gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ lọ celebrate ìbànújẹ́ kò lè kó lé yín tẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé iṣẹ́ ibi lọkùnrin yẹn ṣe òun ló kọ́kọ́ transgate democracy Nàìjíríà òun àkútúkú ẹ̀ lọ́nà ọ̀run Don't talk heed of dead. Let the dead do the good thing before he died. Ṣé irú yẹn la sọ pé ká má talk heed nípa èṣù Sátánì yẹn? Bàbá ẹ má bínú nítorí ẹ̀ sọ pé ọmọ èṣù ni. Ẹ wo fídíò yẹn.
No, Allah dear, you cannot stop me. I must say it to the public. Allah, they must hear. You can't stop me. Allah. All right. Out of 44 local government that we have in Kano State, Allah dear, you cannot stop me. I must say it to the public. Allah, they must hear. You can't stop me. Allah sees some only headed by Fulani people. And guess what? There is no single local government in
Màá repeat video yẹn mi. Bàbá
public. Allah, they must hear. You can't stop me.
Allah.
All right. Out of 44 local government that we the public, Allah, they must hear. You can't stop me. No, Allah dear, you cannot stop me. I must say it to the public. Allah, they must hear. You can't stop me. Allah. All right. Out of 44 local government that we have in Kano State, hear me well. Only 10 of them are headed by Hausa people. But the rest of the 34 are headed by Fulani people. And guess what? There is no single local government in Kano State which the number of Fulani residing in that area outnumber that of Hausas. Not anyone, not even single one. Why? What led me to conduct this research is what happened recently in Dawakin local government, where a Fulani man, that is the one that is heading the local government as a chairman, sees some plot of land from the indigenous Hausa people, giving it out to Fulanis. That is saying that those Hausa people are blocking the way for Fulani to pass. So because of that, he seized the land and give it out for Fulani to be grazing and doing all this kind of without compensation. What's this? This is injustice. This is injustice of a highest order. So we cannot keep quiet. We must say it the truth. You are saying that we are Hausa Fulani. And research shows us that you don't marry from Hausa. You don't give out your daughters to Hausa people for marriage also. Unless the ones who are rich among them. They are parading themselves as Hausa Fulani where they don't have any biological connection with Hausas. They don't marry from us. They don't give us their daughters' hand in marriage also. But they are saying that they are Hausa Fulani only to lead us, only to continue like subduing us. This is not fair. It is not fair at all. You know? So we have to do something. No, Allah dear, you cannot stop me. I must say it to the public. Allah, they must hear.
Baba wo ẹ̀yin ni mo ní bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀yin ni bàbá wa nínú ìrìn àjò tàárọ̀ yìí. Àfáà lè sọ pé òun bàbá bẹ́yẹn. Kí oṣù kátẹ̀ ń rù sórí òun lẹ́fi ẹ jọra yín lójú ṣá. Mo dẹ̀ mo rí yín nínú back mirror pé ojú yín change. Tọjọ́ orí Yorùbá ni wà náà, a gbọ́dọ̀ respect ara wa. Ẹ wo bẹ́ẹ̀ ojú yín ṣe yí padà bíríkìtì. Bàbá wo ni bàbá? Mo lè já yín bọ́lẹ̀ lórí bíríìjì o. Àwọn ọmọ irinwó wọ́n máa gba tẹ̀síbí ìwẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Àfà mi tó jiná. Ẹ ṣe àná àfà. Ẹ ṣe gbádùn wá kí yẹn ní kí ẹlẹ́hà kó ṣe ọbẹ̀ ewédú fún mi. Káì ẹlẹ́hà mo bẹ̀ ṣe o. Ẹlẹ́hà tẹ̀sẹ̀ fẹ́ ní last 2 months nìyẹn. Káì àfà mojú lọ ọjà ẹ̀gbóná. Ẹni báwo mo ṣe rójú ẹ̀ àṣẹ wá ìṣèbí kì í ṣe gún ẹlẹ́hà lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ náà. ebi rokoto ojú ẹ̀yìn wọ́n dẹ̀ láwọn ẹlẹ́hà yẹn wọ́n mọ́ aláwọn wọn náà ò dẹ́rùn o ẹ má fojú àwọn tó ń wé kinní yẹn tí wọ́n bá ti jáde nílé báyìí wọ́n bọ́ kinní yẹn dànù ni káì wọ́n ròyìn wọ́n ní gbogbo bojúbojú yẹn èfégè ni ọmọ Somalia àkàwà ẹ̀ ló sọ fún mi lọ́fíìsì Alfa ó ní agbára Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa so bàbá wo ẹjọ́ bàbá yẹn kú tí mo ní mo fẹ́ lọ bá ẹ tiẹ̀ gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu bàbá yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tó fẹ́ kó lọ bá Tinubu sọ ẹ gbọ́ báwo lẹ ṣe rí sí ẹ̀yin èèyàn báwo lẹ ṣe rọrọ̀ yìí sí.
Well, Secretary General in 2000, you were knighted by Queen Elizabeth, decorated with CFR, GCON in Nigeria, given the highest civilian honors by Cameroon, Lesotho. You retired as Commonwealth Secretary General in 2000. You were knighted by Queen Elizabeth, decorated with CFR, GCON in Nigeria, given the highest civilian honors by Cameroon, Lesotho, Madagascar, Namibia, Trinidad and Tobago. You also hold 33 honorary doctorate degrees from top universities in Britain, Canada, Ireland, Switzerland, Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa and Zimbabwe. And of course, you also hold the traditional chieftaincy title of Ichie Adazie of Obosi. That's your hometown in Anambra State. What a life. And in terms of what you're doing at the national level at the moment, you're leading the eminent group known as the Patriots, and your focus is on giving this country a more representative constitution that will better represent the many ethnicities in this country and restructure Nigeria in a more equitable and inclusive manner. Tell us about that briefly.
Well, I am concerned that Nigeria is a pluralistic country. As a country, the component parts of which belong to different cultural, religious groups. And the experience the world over of pluralistic countries, those that have survived as individual political entities, are those that have truly federal constitutions. But those that did not have truly federal constitutions ended up disintegrating, like Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, Sudan, and so on. And so I am very concerned and anxious that Nigeria, a pluralistic country, should have a truly federal constitution.
You retired as Commonwealth Secretary General in 2000. You were knighted by Queen Elizabeth, decorated with CFR, GCO.
ẹ ṣe ìyá mi mo ti mú ìtara mi àwọn èèyàn wa àwọn náà mọ̀ ọmọ Olúbùnmi bàbá wo àwọn náà mọ̀ pé nígbà tí bàbá yìí rí fáàsì nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ṣe first television France ò tí ì ní TV 1963 constitution is enough. ìyá mi tó ṣúọ̀ láti ìlú London ìyá mi Bákàrè ṣàlàyé àlẹwà ọdẹ ọdún bí ẹ bá wa káàdù àbò Tinubu ìyá wa Bákàrè ẹ bá wa káàdù àbò Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa ṣé mùsùlùmí lẹ́yìn ni torí mi náà di Bákàrè ẹ bá wa káàdù àbò Tinubu àtẹ̀yìn àfà tààjọ rìnrìn àjò láàárọ̀ yìí kọ́lọ́run má jẹ́ kí wọ́n pa fún wa o kọ́lọ́run wọnú ẹ̀ o kọ́lọ́run ṣàánú wa àwọn tó kóra wọn jọ pẹ̀lú Tinubu tán ṣe é báṣubàṣu ẹ bá ṣàdúrà ìyá wa ṣé ká mú àdúrà wá ní kó lè lísìn sí ń tàgbà So Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa o ká devolve power ilẹ̀ yìí wọ́n ti gbàlújẹ́ fún wa o àwọn adáná wọn ò já sinmi o àwọn atiláwí tán ń ralẹ̀ tán náà wọ́n ra gbogbo ìlú Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa ni.
I put you in a rather difficult situation. Perhaps not sure. What you, at this age, what you probably will imagine you'll be in. But it's going to be a very few minutes of feeling like that. Let's assume that you are President Olisa Agbakuba, President of Nigeria. Just for a moment, imagine it. And for all you have analyzed, President Olisa Agbakuba, what would you do to Nigeria today if you were the president?
The first thing I'll do is to dismantle the Constitution. That's the first thing I'll do. I'll dismantle the Constitution. I'll call in the elders, social elders, religious elders, traditional elders, political elders, and say, I'm in trouble. Things are not working. What can we do? I'll have a frank conversation and say, I'd like to make Nigeria a place where everybody feels equal. And the only way I can do it is to take government to the roots. There are things I can't do that I see in the Constitution. I don't want to do them. So I would like to have a situation where I distribute power and pass a new constitution. And in fact, I see a model. I see the 1963 model. Can we have that? So that the regions will have its space. MKO once told me when I visited him that one of the ways in which he had peace was he never allowed any wife to dominate. So if wife A wanted to cook okra soup for the kids, that's fine. Another one wants to cook amala, that is fine. But if you decide to have one central wife who says today is rice and beans, but most of the children don't want it, then there's a problem. So decentralization is the way to go.
Sadly, your reign as president is over. Unfortunately, I made you president in 1 minute.
It looks as if our leaders do not have foresight defending our nation. They are more particular about what comes to the party than what they should defend.
So why did the police arrest him? And for what? Why did they keep him overnight? What was the charge?
The charge was that, first of all, he's calling himself a king in Ghana when he's not a citizen of this country. Parading around and going around everywhere and calling himself the king of Igbo. Igbos don't have king in Ghana. When you are a foreigner and you are settled in this country, our constitutions allow you to be called a chief of your community. So all the settlers in Ghana, like the Yoruba, they have a Yoruba chief, the Hausa, they have a chief, the Zambarama chief. That is fine. We can give you that title to be able to be managing yourself. But when you begin to, parade yourself, call yourself like Asantehene and all these other kings in Ghana, and you go walking when you are not a citizen and say you are a king, and you are going to apply tax of land and build a kingdom.
And devolve power.
Did he acquire the land?
That is his problem. Whether he did or he did not, he's voiced it out that he has. And the videos are there. So we are taking his word again.
So is he being released on bail?
Yes, this afternoon he complained of high
power.
In the cell.
In the cell. That his BP has gone up. You know, yesterday when he was invited, he went there with the ambassador.
Ambassador of what?
Nigeria.
Nigeria's ambassador to Ghana.
Nigeria ambassador to Ghana. He went there with his lawyers and all that, thinking that it was the ordinary citizens, what do you call it, NIB or National Investigation, National Security, who just listen to him and ask him to walk away. This is not that national security you're thinking of. This is a different national security altogether. They will investigate. As a citizen of Ghana, when you send a petition, they will have to listen to your petition. So the investigation went through. And he was panting, sweating. He's not a king, he's not a what. This is the palace you built. You're calling yourself a king. You are causing mayhem in this country. Your Nigerian boys are going around telling Ghanaians, threatening Ghanaians that if they kill one Ghanaian, Nigerian, they will kill 50 Ghanaians. Your Nigerian people are going around telling Ghanaians that 1 Ghanaian has come to Ghana and Ghana is on fire. Can you imagine? If I show you videos of this man, he said we are uncultured as citizens. I'm sure I've sent some of the videos to you. Insulting. What happened? It looks as if our leaders do not have foresight of defending our nation. They are more particular about what comes into their pocket than what they should defend.
So why did the police arrest him? And for what? Why did they keep him overnight? What was the charge?
The charge was that, first of all, he's calling himself a king in Ghana when he's not a citizen of this country. And reading around and going around everywhere and calling himself the king of Ghana. The king of Igbo. Igbos don't have king in Ghana. When you're a foreigner and you're a settler, you come to this country. Our constitution allows you to be called a chief of your community. So all the settlers in Ghana, like the Yoruba.
Oho, àǹfààní alẹ́ lẹ́gbẹ́ kan ti dé sílùú Ondo, Àtùpà Ire Music Academy. Ó yá gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ti ń pòǹgbẹ láti mọ̀ nípa bí wọ́n ṣe ń lo ohun èlò orin bíi keyboard, jazz drums, guitar, saxophone, talking drum àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ mọ̀ nípa àgbékalẹ̀ orin àti bá a ṣe ń kọrin gangan. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ti mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ fìmọ̀ kún mọ̀. Àwọn ọlọ́pọlọ pípé akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ olùdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ti wà níkàlẹ̀ láti kọ́ wa. Owó ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ò sì kan nílé egun ẹ̀yìn. Ẹ sì tún lè máa san díẹ̀díẹ̀. Ìròyìn ayọ̀ wá rèé o. Àjọ Àtùpà Ire Foundation lórílẹ̀‐èdè Amẹ́ríkà ti subsidize owó ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fún gbogbo ẹni tó bá kópa. Tó túmọ̀ sí pé owó tẹ̀sán ò pọ̀ mọ́. Ẹ máa bọ̀ wá forúkọ sílẹ̀ ní Àtùpà Ire Music Academy tó wà ní kìlómítà 3 opposite Wesley University Ife Road Ondo City. Ẹ máa pè sórí àwọn nọ́mbà yìí fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ 07032743777 tàbí 08143187662. Website www.atupairefoundation.org. Àǹfààní ńlá rèé. Àtùpà Ire wọ́n ti kóre dé. Oho, àǹfààní alẹ́ lẹ́.
Wọ́n ti kóre dé. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ní ọkàn láti ṣoore. Bill Gates lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí 99% wealth ẹ̀ ó bẹ̀ sí ń pín homeless, fatherless, motherless home and all that tó fi ṣe charity. Kò sí nǹkan téèyàn ní láyé tó o bá ti kú gbogbo ẹ̀ kú dànù ni. Abíọ́lá dà, Abacha dà, gbogbo àwọn tó ti reign lánàá. Ẹ wo Mike Tyson nígbà tó ń jẹ́ Mike Tyson tó ń jà. Trump tó jẹ́ president lónìí òun ni Mike Tyson háyà ń gbà yẹn kó mọ bá ṣe kí náà ti ń pè ṣe amúgbálẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ àbí nǹkan. Ẹ wo bí tí Trump wà lónìí. Trump náà ó máa wà ní ipò Biden lọ́la. Kò sí bẹ́yẹn ṣe lágbára tó láyé. Kò sí nǹkan tó ní tó láyé òun ló jẹ́ kí n máa bá ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ojú tó yọ bọ́jú òfò tí mo fi ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ lè máa bú mi o. Ẹ lè máa sọ pé kinní kan. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń fi Yorùbá nation tẹ́ ẹ fi ń jẹun, tẹ́ ẹ fi ń ṣe gbájú ẹ̀ lónìí. Onílárí o, kò mọ̀ sẹ́dá tó mọ̀la. Ṣe láyé yìí. Ẹ̀dá kan ń tàn lẹ́yìn ni. Kágbára pọ̀ károrí. Kójú ó tẹ́lẹ̀gàn lágbára bá mi. Ẹ̀ṣà mi àṣẹ. Àwọn ìyá tán ti dàgbà. Ẹ wá ń gba wọn, ẹ ń gbowó wọn. Akékèké ń gbà yányányányán. Ẹ ti gbà. Ẹ wá ń fọwọ́ wa sí àárín orí burúkú. Àfìgbà tẹ́ ẹ sin àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọdé wọn. Wà lẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe rálì gbà tẹ́ rálì tẹ́ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ti ṣe rálì eléyìí ọ̀run máa ń laná ni. Mo ní rọ́lẹ̀ ń pa. Mo sọ. Kò sí ní tẹ́ fi mi ṣe. Ṣé tá a bá sọ òótọ́, tá a bá sọ sókè ní gbàgbà, òótọ́ lóòótọ́ máa jẹ́. Kò sí Bíbélì gan sọ, ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run sọ, Kùránì sọ. Òdodo ni máa ń gbórí rẹ̀ dé lékè. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bàbá pásítọ̀. Òdodo ni máa ń gbórí rẹ̀ dé lékè. Ẹ máa fi ṣèké. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀tì ṣe passport, diplomatic passport tí ó pa yín dànù. Ẹ̀yin wèrè. Ẹ wá sọ wá dìdàkudà. Ẹ sọ Yorùbá nation. Ẹ wá sọ di toy. Ẹ wá sọ dìdàkudà. Ká dá fún yín. Ìlú búkú ẹ̀ dáhùn ẹ̀. Nonsense. Ẹ wo inú ń bí mi. Ó dàbọ̀.